Alright folks, welcome to another video game pickup video. This is Pastime Legends in Scotia. I cannot do the one I went to before I went to Scotia, which was Troy, because I'm missing an instruction manual and I'm kind of pissed about that. But this is the store I went to in Scotia. This was the second best of the three. A ton of stuff I was able to pick up. So let's go right on into it. We'll start with, again, like we normally do with these videos recently, we have been starting with newer gen, and then all the way back to retro will be last. So let's start with the Nintendo DS. First up, we have Indiana Jones and the Staff of Kings. I mentioned before, these protective cover cases for these DS games. These are the worst that retro protection creates. I mean, they're bad. But anyway, it is a wireless DS multi-card play 1-2. Grab your whip and get set for a thrilling Indiana Jones adventure wherever you go. All new story sets you on a perilous around-the-world quest for the Staff of Moses. Immersive controls let you fight using stylish gestures and use your environment creatively to beat the odds. www.lucasarts.com/indie. From LucasArts for the Nintendo DS with a cover that won't hold, we have Indiana Jones and the Staff of Kings. And the second game for the DS I was able to grab is The Legend of Spyro A New Beginning from Sierra. It is Rumble Pack compatible. Unleash the true dragon within you. In a race against time, Spyro must realize his destiny and unlock the explosive powers that lie within if he is to put an end to the mysterious black dragon, Cinder. Join Spyro on his epic quest of intense action featuring the voice talents of Elijah Wood, David Spade, and Gary Oldman. That's interesting. SpyroTheDragon.com. So for the Nintendo DS, we have Legend of Spyro, A New Beginning. Next up for the Nintendo DS, we have Chess Master, The Art of Learning. It is the best-selling chess series ever, the original brain game from Ubisoft. Again, this won't stay. It is wireless DS single-card download play for 1-2 and wireless DS multi-card play for 1-2. The world's best game for beginners and advanced players. It's not even a one, just a chess piece. Play against the best-selling chess program or with your friends. Sharpen your brain with Josh Whiteskin's Art of Learning tutorial and improve your skills by solving challenging chess puzzles. www.chessmaster.com. DS multi-card wireless connected games require one game card per player. So again, for the Nintendo DS, we have Chess Master. And this will not stay in. Oh my god. I don't know what it is with these things. They just will not stay. Doesn't matter what you do. And then lastly, for the Nintendo DS, I was able to pick up WarioWare Touched. Okay, we'll go right on into this. You can't keep your hands off it. At WarioWare, we've been working overtime to bring you over 180 factory-fresh touchscreen microgames. And with 2 screens, I'll rake in double the money. So, tap, rub, and slice. WarioWare Touched for the Nintendo DS. Next up, we're going to go right to the PSP. And we have 3 games there. We have the Godfather Mob Wars from EA. Welcome to the family. Wield the power of the Black Hand, command respect, and become the Dawn of Dawns. Take over territory in an exclusive new strategy mode. Rise to power and experience unforgettable moments from the film. The Godfather films are available for purchase on DVD and VHS, it says. So from EA, we have the Godfather Mob Wars for the PSP. Next up for the PSP, we have Spelling Challenges and More from Crave Entertainment. Ready, Set, Spell. How good is your spelling? An exciting, enjoyable new game for the whole family based on the ever-growing fascination with spelling bees and brain games. Spelling Challenges and More is themed around a spelling game show, but also is much more. Your host, Mr. Nice Guy, will introduce the game to you and award dollars and prizes. You can compete in 11 different games, advance to different levels as your spelling improves, choose from 100 difficulty levels, be challenged by over 25,000 spelling words. Crave Entertainment, Crave Games, www.cravegames.com, 1 player. For the PSP, we have Spelling Challenges and More. And lastly, for the PSP, we have ATV Offroad Fury Pro from Sony. Blaze your own trail. ATV Offroad Fury Pro roars back and gets big air. Tear up the terrain racing ATVs, MX bikes, buggies, and trophy trucks across 64 new tracks. Featuring all-new track editor, compatibility with ATV Offroad Fury 4, mini-games, and more. Tackle the off-road anytime, anywhere. www.atvoffroadfurypro.com. So for the PSP, it's also interoperable with ATV Offroad Fury 4 for the PS2. See inside for details. ATV Offroad Fury Pro for the PSP. Next, we have a couple of sealed games for the Xbox 360. I was able to pick this up for cheap. We have Asuras Wrath from Capcom. GamePro says, widely over-the-top, colorful, and overall outrageous. It was the best of E3 in 2011, says GamePro. The best action game, Asuras Wrath. IGN says, in 16 years of playing games, I've never seen anything like Asuras Wrath. Betrayed by the gods, banished for 12,000 years, his wife killed, his daughter kidnapped. In a truly unique blend of breathtaking action and story, Asuras Wrath takes you on a relentless quest for revenge against foes with unimaginable powers. A stunning mix of Asian mythology and sci-fi, relentless action and near-impossible challenges, a seamless blend of gameplay and story. Rage never dies. www.capcom-unity.com. Now, the only reason I picked this game up is I was told there's a guy I watch on YouTube. His name is Finn Gamer, Finngamer, and when he went over his Xbox 360 collection, he talked about Asuras Wrath, and he said it was unbelievable. And I was able to pick this up sealed for like $15, so I said, hey, what the hell? I'm able to do that, absolutely. Then the next game is also sealed, and I got this for free. I think the guy forgot to ring me up. So I didn't really say much, but he was going to charge me $40 for this, and I got it for fucking free, so I was excited. It is the Dreamcast Collection. So you have Sega Bass Fishing, Sonic Adventure, Space Channel 5 Part 2, and Crazy Taxi. On the back, the Dreamcast is back in a must-have collection. Sonic Adventure, take off on an adventure of epic proportions with Sonic and his friends. Crazy Taxi, deliver your passengers with style to earn some crazy money. Space Channel 5 Part 2, help Eulala fight the invading Morlans and dance her way to victory. And Sega Bass Fishing, grab a boat, pick your lure, and start fishing for the biggest bass you can find. So from Sega, for Microsoft, for the Xbox 360 sealed, we have the Dreamcast Collection. You can still see the seal there. So for $40, for free, absolutely. And then for the PS3, I was able to pick this up sealed. The Chronicles of Riddick, Assault on Dark Athena. Bonus map is included while supplies last. And then it says, includes the remastered 2004 classic Escape from Butcher Bay. 2 Chronicles on 1 disc. This is from Atari. There is power in darkness. Be Riddick, the most ruthless criminal in the universe. In his latest chronicle, Riddick has been captured by the Dark Athena, a mercenary ship hell-bent on eliminating him once and for all. Using his intense hand-to-hand combat skills, explosive firepower, and lethal stealth, Riddick must shut down the maniacal Captain Revis and her deadly crew with Riddick steps... When Riddick steps into the darkness, no one is safe. So here it says, a dark, intense shooter set in an epic sci-fi world. Riddick brings the darkness with stealth action and brutal melee combat. For the first time, play Riddick in multiplayer against friends or online. It includes the remastered Escape from Butcher Bay campaign, 2 Chronicles on 1 disc. So sealed, can't go wrong with that. Pick that up. And let's go right on into the Game Boy Advance. I have 1 game for that. It is Mario Kart Super Circuit. Link it up, 1 game pack, 4 players. See back panel for details from Nintendo. Only for Game Boy Advance, GBA link cable, not compatible with other Game Boy systems. Get supercharged. All of your favorite kart racing characters are back and ready to kick it into high gear. Now 20 brand new tracks await on your Game Boy Advance, loaded with classic power-ups and primed for the free-for-all racing that only Mario Kart can deliver. Burn rubber in the Grand Prix, race your pals, race your own ghost, or shift gears to the mayhem of battle mode. The power is in the palm of your hand. The gang's all here. Mario, Donkey Kong, Princess Peach, and 5 others are ready to roll, each with unique racing skills. All new tracks. Master each of the 20 courses to unlock hidden bonus tracks. Power up. Wield all the best items from Super Mario Kart and Mario Kart 64, including bananas, red shells, and the fearsome spike shell. Furious multiplayer action. Link up with your friends using the Game Boy Advance Game Link cable for single pack race mode. Multi-pack madness includes tons of races as well as a legendary battle mode. Game Link cable sold separately. And here it shows you gameplay on the Game Boy Advance video game system. Multiplayer games require a new Game Boy Advance Game Link cable sold separately. So for the Game Boy Advance, Mario Kart Super Circuit. Throw that here. We'll go right to the PS2. I was able to pick up these games. First up, Syphon Filter, the Omega strain from Sony. Mission briefing. Intelligence has confirmed the imminent spread of the Syphon Filter virus throughout the world by rogue terrorists. Use all available means to save the world's population from harm. Clearance to use lethal force authorized. Gabe Logan, IPCA commander. Operate as a trained agent within Gabe Logan's reformed agency, IPCA, and enter a world of intense global espionage and counterterrorism. I did not notice when I bought this that there's a hole in the back of the case. Eliminate all terrorists through utilization of a deadly arsenal, including over 100 weapons and gadgets. Explore 17 suspenseful international locales to combat lethal enemies and deadly operatives. Battle enemies with 3 other agents online and communicate via USB headset compatible with PlayStation 2. www.us.playstation.com. For the PS2, we have Syphon Filter, the Omega strain. Throw that here. Next up, we have Speed Racer, the video game from Warner Brother Games. Are you the next World Racing League champion? It's a fight to the finish as you compete at amazing speeds, racing as your favorite Speed Racer characters. Perform tricks and pull off insane stunts through incredible twisting stadium tracks, all while fighting against rival racers with incredible car fu action. Master the art of car fu to smash, flip, jump, and spin through amazing stadium tracks. Feel the rush of combative racing at over 400 miles per hour and challenge your friends with multiplayer split-screen racing. And get behind the wheel as your favorite driver. Choose from Speed Racer, Trixie, Racer X, Chim Chim, and more. So for the PS2, we have Speed Racer, the video game. And then lastly for the PS2, I just showed this in the previous video when I went to J Street in the Berkshire Mall, but this is the PS2 version of it. It is Liberty City Stories and Vice City Stories, Grand Theft Auto, a Rockstar Games double pack. From the dark and seedy streets of Liberty City's underworld to the glamorous hedonism of Vice City in the 1980s, 2 towns, each brimming with limitless delights and degradation, where anything can happen. 2 criminal sagas of greed and desperation that will take you into the world of Grand Theft Auto. You can go to www.rockstargames.com/Grand Theft Auto. Pick this up for the PS2. We have Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories and Grand Theft Auto Vice City Stories. Now, for the PS1, we have Tenchu 2, Birth of the Stealth Assassins, Live by Honor, Kill by Stealth. This is from Activision. Discover even more ways to slay your foes with 21 new stealth kill techniques. Take on the role of 3 ninja assassins, each with their own story and fighting techniques. Create an infinite number of missions with the Mission Editor mode and share your stealth adventures by trading via memory card or over the internet. Strike from the shadows in 29 new day and night stealth missions. Utilize a variety of new ninja weapons and items like flaming arrows and invisibility. Conceal and search bodies, swim and hide underwater using a bamboo reed to breathe. And the story says, before the events of Tenchu, the House of Gada is rocked by betrayal. As Shadow Warriors Rikimaru, Ayami, and Tatsumaru, you are called on to restore pride to the name of your master, for you have been born to a life of honor, a life of stealth. Create your own stealth ninja missions with the Mission Editor mode. So www.activision.com. PS1, we have Tenchu 2. Next up for the PS1, we have Spyro Year of the Dragon from Sony and Universal and Insomniac Games. Celebrate the Year of the Dragon with an excellent new adventure. A new batch of dragon eggs has arrived and the dragon world hums with festivities, but a disgruntled sorceress has hatched her own plot to steal them all. Dragonkind could become extinct. It's Spyro and his friends to the rescue. All new playable critters, Sheila the Kangaroo, Sergeant Bird, Bentley the Yeti, and Agent 9. Even Sparks the Dragonfly struts his stuff, all with their own unique moves. Huge mystical worlds. Travel through vivid and dangerous realms, search for eggs from deep lava craters and flooded mine shafts to a city in the clouds. Challenging new gameplay. Pull off sick tricks on a skateboard, unleash a tank attack, pilot a flying saucer, ride a speedboat, step into the boxing ring, dive deep in a submarine, or fire off rockets. Scores of enemies and silly creatures. Battle flying beavers, gunslinger dinosaurs, unmannerly mummies, bug-eyed scorpions, and micro-mastodons. So for the PS1, we have Spyro Year of the Dragon. And also from the PS1, we have Bushido Blade 2 from Squaresoft, the sequel to the most original and realistic fighting game, bigger, better, and more brutal than ever. No life bars, no time limits, no mercy, and a single blow can still make the difference between life and death. 12 new warriors for a total of 20, new weapons, sub-weapons, stances, and moves, 6 fighting modes plus first-person view option. Each character follows their own story path with unique encounters and endings, two-handed swordplay, throwing weapons, mudslinging, and more. Unique body damage system allows you to incapacitate or kill with one well-placed strike. Run, dodge, and slash through huge 3D settings. So Squaresoft, www.squaresoft.com. For the PS1, we have Bushido Blade 2. And lastly, for the PS1, we have Syphon Filter 3 from Sony. Agency Mission Briefing Wanted. Stop Gabe Logan, Agency Director. Operates with classified weapons such as an X-ray gun, explosive round, shotguns, night vision rifle, taser, and proximity mines. Currently located within 19 intense international environments as he attempts to save the world from viral terror. Combats enemies with assistance from Lian Jing and other skilled agents. Battle test espionage skills and all new mini games in enhanced 2-player mode. So from Sony, for the PS1, we have Syphon Filter 3. Throw that right up here. Now, for the Genesis, I picked up one game. Was looking for this for a while. It is Rambo 3. It's a 16-bit cartridge for use with the Sega Genesis video game entertainment system for 1 or 2 players. Rambo's back, bow and arrow in hand, machine gun ready for action. Rambo looks bad and means business. Rambo's infiltrated Soviet-occupied Afghanistan to rescue Colonel Troutman, his old leader and friend. Troutman's been captured, and the Russians are viciously interrogating him for vital information. In the meantime, they've deployed troops, tanks, and helicopters to scare off all rescue attempts. Rambo's got to stay hidden while he attacks the enemy, knifing them before they can scream. If he's discovered, he's got machine guns and time bombs to blow them away. He's also got his bow and arrow, explosive, in his hands, and a lethal weapon that can take out a T-62A tank with one shot. Will Rambo make it through the prison maze before the self-destruct timer blows? Can he destroy the enemy's ammo arsenal before a hand grenade takes him out? Can he annihilate the menacing Hind helicopter in man-to-machine combat? Through 6 different battlegrounds of action and danger, Rambo can't let anything stop him from saving the Colonel. So, from Sega, we have Rambo 3 for the Genesis. And then next, I picked up a Super Nintendo controller in the box. Contains one Super NES controller for super precision game control. And on the back, plug into the excitement with Super Control. The Super NES controller features 8 easy-to-reach buttons and a controller designed to fit the contour of your hands. More buttons allow for greater game control and even more gameplay excitement than ever before. Achieve a level of play never before experienced. Plug into the action and share the thrills of the growing library of games for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Not compatible with the Nintendo Entertainment System. So this is in the box, Super Nintendo controller. Throw that there. And then we're going to go right to the Super Nintendo games I was able to grab. Go right to it. I have 3 of them. First up, we have Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy's Conquest, only for Nintendo. Okay, kid, wipe that drool off your chin and listen up if you really want to learn something about this game. Sure, it's got newfangled computer graphics and what Diddy calls stereo sound that rocks heavily and with little resistance. But the gameplay? Well, they finally added some proper challenge to the game. A snap for me, of course. And the story? You sure ask a lot of questions, kid. Captain K. Rool and his cruelest cutthroat crumblings have kidnapped that flea-bitten ape Donkey Kong. I figured I'd rescue him when the little pipsqueak Diddy pops up along with his girlfriend and they head off fixing to prove themselves heroes or something. Come to think of it, I haven't laid eyes on those two for quite a while. I just may have to help them out after all. Play as Diddy or Dixie Kong, each with unique abilities, 8 exciting worlds with all new levels and crumblings, brand new Kong family members and friends, tons of new moves and special abilities, more secrets and challenges than Donkey Kong Country. So again, Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy's Conquest for the Super NES. And next up we have Bugs Bunny Rabbit Rampage, 12 meg cart Looney Tune game. What's up, Doc? The rip-roaringest cartoon adventure you've ever seen. It stars Bugs Bunny, and the rest of your favorite Looney Tunes characters, and you're in control every uproarious minute. The biggest Looney Tune characters ever in SNES, 12 megs of awesome animated action, genuine character voices, orchestrated music, and cartoon sound effects, 10 levels of excitement, each a different side-splitting cartoon escapade. Animated exploits abound when a demented cartoonist paints Bugs Bunny into every perilous predicament imaginable. Be on the risky end of an Elmer Fudd wabbit hunt, then draw a partner in a showdown with Yosemite Sam, but don't flinch because the entire Acme arsenal is at your command. Exploding dog bones, pies in your face, loaded paintbrushes, and more. Finally, come nose to beak with the mystery cartoonist. You're certain to agree, Saturday mornings were never like this. So from Sunsoft and Viacom New Media, 12 meg cart, we have Bugs Bunny Rabbit Rampage for the SNES. And then lastly, for the SNES, I picked up Star Trek The Next Generation Futures Past from Spectrum Holobyte. The bridge is yours, Commander. Welcome aboard the USS Enterprise. The mission: to uncover the mystery of the most powerful device in the galaxy, the Durandomizer. Long considered a mere myth, the Durandomizer returns from the past to threaten the future of the Federation. But the Federation isn't the only one interested in it. The Romulans have crossed the neutral zone, and mysterious alien Chodak fleets are converging towards them. From the bridge, chart a course to strange new worlds. There you and the Star Trek The Next Generation crew must pass the test set forth by the Arbitrator, the force which controls the powers of the Durandomizer. Captain Picard will offer guidance, but it's your decision who to take on each away team mission. Will you need Worf's strength or Geordi's special vision? All systems ready, Commander. Engage. So from Super Nintendo, Star Trek The Next Generation, Futures Past from Spectrum Holobyte. Throw that now up on here. Move this back. And then for the NES, I picked up some pretty cool stuff. First up, this is in mint condition. I mean, literally, this is in literally mint condition here. We have Ultima, Quest of the Avatar, sequel to the Ultima Exodus. Free 84-page full-color hint book inside, a $10 value. A Lord British game from Origin and FCI. Ultima Quest of the Avatar. The ruthless tyrant of evil has been vanquished and peace now reigns in the land. Triad of evil, by the way. But without the threat of danger, the people have become corrupt. Darkness dwells in their hearts and minds. The countryside is plagued by dragons, trolls, and long-dead wizards. Only an avatar, a shining example of heroism, can destroy the monsters and conquer the internal wickedness with his mastery of magic and weapons. Become the Avatar, save Britannia, and master the challenges of the ultimate quest, the search for good within yourself. Hundreds of characters, dozens of screens, more than 2 megabits of memory, over 100 hours of game time, 5-year lithium battery, saved scores and play positions, 84-page full-color, richly illustrated hint book included. Sequel to Ultima Exodus, the role-playing game of the year. So FCI in mint fucking condition. We have, well, except for that little bit up top, but we have Ultima Quest of the Avatar for the NES. Next up for the NES, we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game from Ultra Games. You may have Shredder double-teamed, but he still has you outnumbered. Yo, after being treated like garbage by the Ninja Turtles, Shredder has trained a new, more merciless breed of foot soldiers to inflict his revenge. A clan of over 700 Taekwondo Turtle Terminators who have once again captured April O'Neil to use as turtle bait. Fortunately, you don't have to face these freaks of torture alone. For the first time ever, 2 dudes or dudettes can join forces and double-team Shredder, kicking Shell while covering each other's tails. But to survive, you've got to fight through 8 action-packed arcade levels, including Vinny's Valet Stalking Lot and the Soho Sewer System, plus 2 new never-before-seen shell-squashing stages. Each of these death traps is reinforced by lethal electro-zappers, laser beams, freezer burners, you know how reptiles hate the cold, or enemies such as Scorpion Robots, Stone Warriors, and Baxter Stockman. Shredder has also hired the all-powerful Tora and Shogun, 2 alien bounty hunters who have never known defeat. Even though Master Splinter has prepared the Turtles well for battle, teaching them radical new attack moves, it doesn't mean this war to save April and Turtle Kind will be a piece of cake or even a slice of pizza. Because with the forces of revenge on his side and the bounty boys in town, it's payback time for Shredder. Featuring simultaneous play for 2 players or play against the Nintendo Entertainment System. Again, we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game. Next up, we have Tecmo Bowl. Play or coach one of 12 pro teams. Select your own game plan. Total control of key players. Team reports included. It's the biggest arcade hit. It's National Football League Players Association. It's from Tecmo, obviously. Special bonus offer. Collect Tecmo's ID badges. You've trained for it in the arcade. Now strap on your helmet and go for it. Choose your team and select plays for your own game plan. From the snap, total control of every pass, block, run, and tackle is in your hands. Tecmo Bowl, the game of guts and glory. Again, for the NES Tecmo Bowl. Next up, pretty rare to find. I was able to pick it up. Donkey Kong Classics. Donkey Kong and Donkey Kong Jr., 2 great games in one game pack. What's more fun than a barrel of monkeys? A Donkey Kong double feature. In Donkey Kong, you'll duck barrel bombs and flaming fireballs as you help Mario save his girlfriend Pauline from the clutches of Donkey Kong. In Donkey Kong Jr., you'll join forces with these madcap monkeys to help Donkey Kong Jr. rescue his father from Mario's prison. Are you ready for laughter? You'd better be, because this double dose of monkey business will have you rolling in the aisles. So again, it's the Arcade Classic Series, Donkey Kong Classics. And then lastly, I picked this up sealed. I was pretty pumped. I think I paid 20 bucks for it. Tetris 2, sealed for the Nintendo. Take on a tougher Tetris challenge. For 1 or 2 players, you can still see the seal and the hang tab. Be a puzzle prodigy. The mesmerizing fun of Tetris returns and the challenge escalates to new heights. Test your dexterity, tease your brain, and rack up points with Tetris 2. Your split-second decisions lead you to a new dimension in puzzle-solving action. Play alone or challenge a friend in simultaneous split-screen action. Line up 3 blocks of the same color and vroosh, they explode. Get rid of special flash blocks and wipe out matching color pieces in one move. A tougher Tetris with more shapes, more components, 30 levels, and unlimited solutions. If you love the international game sensation Tetris, you'll be wild for the newest dimension in puzzle fun, Tetris 2. So again, this is a sealed copy for the NES. So again, these are the games I was able to pick up at the J Street in Scotia, New York. The only one left is Troy, but I cannot do the video. I'm missing an instruction booklet for one of the games I picked up there, so I gotta somehow find a way to find that. But that's the one store I have yet to show you guys. But stay tuned for more pickup videos coming soon. I believe I may be able to post one more video. It's a J Street in either Colony or Albany, New York. I forget which store I went to. I think it's the Albany one. The Colony one I bought a ton of stuff from. A ton of stuff. But again, I'm missing a game and an instruction booklet for one of those before I can go into that. But again, if you guys love the videos, please give it a thumbs up, give it a like. It really helps the channel out. It's free to do. It doesn't cost you anything. And it allows more people on YouTube to be able to see the video game videos that I upload. So stay tuned for more video game pickup videos. I appreciate all of you watching. We'll see you next time.